Hello, I'm Wilson Tan here. I'm a KPI consultant for SME companies. Today, I'm going to talk about the KPI for the e-commerce. Due to the MCO, a lot of companies started to sell the product online. They hire people, they have employee to selling the product online. They're doing Facebook marketing and so on. You want to know what are the commonly used KPI for online marketing? Let's start now. One of the most important KPI is the traffic to your online store. If you have a store, it's like you open a retail shop. If you have nobody come to your retail shop, people will not able to buy your product. The question is, what will be the attraction to your online store? How many people you can attract to your online store? You also need to know how many new visitors coming every day. You need to set a target on the new visitors. You need to attract new customer. Besides getting a new visitor, you also need to know how to measure the returning visitors. When your customer already purchased from you, how can your team do the lead targeting to attract back your customer to come back to your online store? Next is the bounce rate. The bounce rate tells you how many users exit your online store. If this number is high, you need to investigate why visitors are leaving your page. Is your page interesting enough to attract the visitor to stay on your page? The next thing you need to know is the traffic source, because you may be spending your advertisement on a different sources. Maybe you have your advertisement on the Facebook, on the Google, on the YouTube, on the LinkedIn. You need to know your source is coming from which advertisement. Then you can know how effective is your advertisement. For some of the e-commerce site, you want to have a subscribers. You may want to measure the total number of subscribers per day or per month. Next, the engagement also very important. Engagement tells you how active your followers and fans are interacting with your team on your page and also your online store. Next is the number of followers you have on your website. Because when you have a lot of followers, you can save a lot of advertisement costs for the long run. Your followers will be notified when you have any updates on your online store or website. How about the warm leads? The meaning of warm leads means they have the engagement. They ask questions about your product. They requested for quotation, but they are not your customer yet. These are the warm leads that may potentially be your new customer in the next 1 or 2 months time. How about the cost per lead? If your advertisement is very effective, you will have a lower cost per lead. It's depending on how you design your message, how you design your advertisement. How about the conversion rate? For example, if you have 10 inquiry, how many percent you can convert them into purchase? Of course, most importantly, you have your online store, you have your e-commerce, you must have a sales, right? You need to know how much you are making there. And the margin also very important. Besides the cost of your product, the effectiveness of your advertisement also affects your margin. Your revenue, you need to minus the cost of your goods, minus the cost of your engagement, and also cost of your advertisement. Then you get your margin. The response time in the online world had to be fast. You need to track your team response time. You need to set your SLA. You need to track how fast your team respond to the email inquiry, to the online inquiry, to the messenger, and so on. Your customer is no longer that patient compared to the conventional customer. They are in almost real-time response. The KPI for response time is very, very important to ensure that you are not losing your online customer. These are the most commonly used KPI for the e-commerce for your online shop. But please bear in mind that do not set too many KPI for your team. For one employee, if possible, you just set between 3 to 5 KPI. If there are too many KPI, they will not able to focus. Thank you for watching. If you like what you have seen, can you please share this video with your friend and also follow the Facebook page. I wish you all the best in your e-commerce initiative. See you soon. Bye.